Humans, this is an adoption campaign, but it's not for me, or Mr. Buttons, or Frank over there. It's for you, humans. This is a call to humans to adopt our movement, to adopt our cause.
This isn't just about saving one of us.
It's about saving all of us.
Thousands of lives, every single day.
It's about support for every one of us four, and sometimes not four-legged best friends, waiting to meet a best friend of our own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge.
Shelter by shelter, city by city.
We can save thousands of pets each day. Join us. Together we can save them all.
Thank you for joining us for Pet Connect. I'm Tara Douglas. Each week we invite everyone to come out to the shelter to walk dogs on Saturdays from 11 to 1. And I thought today would be a great day to bring on Sonia and Neely Cunningham. They both have been out to walk dogs several times, and they have all kinds of information to share with us about their experience there walking dogs and also their own pets at home. So thank you guys for coming on the show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Now let's talk about the dog walking, because some people can get kind of intimidated trying something new, get intimidated with shelter dogs or things like that. What made you want to go out and walk dogs?
Just the thought of them being in their cages with all day long just broke my heart. So I just told Neely, let's go walk the dogs.
Well, it's always wonderful when, and the last time you came, there were a bunch of people there.
Yes.
And so we sometimes have so many people come that we're able to get the dog, every dog out. And you're right, the shelter does such a good job getting the dogs out and trying to get them some playtime in the play yard. But the fact remains that they have 150 animals there sometimes, so
Right.
they don't always get out. So you are able to get a dog out that might not have had an opportunity to be able to get out of the kennel like
Right.
like the two of you did.
Yes.
Did anything stand out? I mean, before you went the first time, and maybe even this last time you went, what was it like coming up to the group and walking the dogs? What?
Everyone's always just really friendly, and like I know for us we would want to like walk together, so we would get animals or dogs that could walk together, so we didn't have to be like far apart the whole time.
Okay.
And just seeing the dogs come out of their shell.
And you've got T-Dog and Fabio in the picture here. That's the day you came and walked them. And those two dogs are kenneled together.
Yes.
So you were
Yes.
able to walk a dog. So that's good for families to know, because if you come out, then we do have some dogs that are kenneled together or some dogs that go in the play yard together regularly, and we know they're fine with each other. So you can walk dogs that are good together, so you can be close. You don't have to stay so far apart,
Right.
because we don't always know how the dogs are going to interact with each other, so we have to be careful. But T-Dog in that picture, we'll have a picture of him in a moment, that's going to be our pet of the week. So let's talk about T-Dog. What did you think about him?
He was so sweet, and like even though he was big, like he just seemed like a little puppy in like a big dog body. He was so
And
sweet.
there's T-Dog right there.
Yes.
And he's such a sweet dog. T-Dog is getting close to 2 years old now, but he is one of the volunteer favorites. So I was so glad to see that y'all got him out with Fabio, because they are in the outside kennel. So sometimes when we're trying to get the ones that are inside out and we don't have enough walkers, we neglect to walk the ones that are already outside because they're
Right.
getting fresh air.
Yes.
But it's always wonderful when we have enough people where we can get every dog out. And he is a handsome boy, so
He is.
hopefully we'll find him
He's
an
really
adopter
pretty.
soon. Yeah, he
Yes.
is. He's a good dog. Now, we had another dog, the two puppies that you walked that are kenneled together. And that's another thing that people can do. So let's talk about Wallaby, the little brown dog with a speckled nose that you walked. It was because he's timid.
Very.
And so, of course, he probably didn't walk, did he?
No, I had to carry. He walked me.
There he is.
Yes.
So let's talk about other things that you can do, because if somebody comes out and they're not, because dogs get pretty excited, so they're going to pull you around,
Right.
likely, because they've been in the kennel. So let's talk about what you did for Wallaby, because he's a little timid.
We just carried him out. I sat him down. Of course, he wouldn't walk. He wouldn't. She said that he didn't do well on a leash. So we just took him over in the grass, and I sat him in my lap, and I just loved on him. You know,
Yeah.
he wouldn't move. I would try to pull him. He would not move. So I just loved on him. and that's all I could do.
And that is so important to have when people come out to socialize with the older puppies or the ones that might not be as comfortable. So when I saw your pictures on Facebook, I was so excited that y'all had come to walk and that you socialized one of the puppies that we're trying to find homes for or get them to rescue or something like that.
Yes. And there was another family there with I think it was the Basset Hound. Can't remember what they named it.
Macy?
Macy, yeah.
Okay.
And they were loving on her the same way. I think she walked some, but they were just sitting there. You know, the whole family was sitting around her, and they were just loving on her, and she was loving it.
I'm sure. And Wallaby, even though Wallaby's scared, loves to be petted.
Yes.
And is not so timid that he can't interact
Right.
with people. So
Yeah.
it was so
Yeah.
good to have y'all there to do that.
Yeah. Before we took it in, it was starting to come out just a little bit, but
Now
we still
you have your own rescues.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of your dogs.
Yes, we have Sadie. She was a rescue off of Facebook. She was posted on Facebook. Nobody ever claimed her. They were going to take her to the animal shelter. So my husband Jared said, "Go get her." So we did. And she was a little malnourished. So we brought her home.
Now who is this one? Sadie's in the background there.
Yes,
the brown dog
that
laying down.
is Bama. We got Bama from the animal shelter in Birmingham.
Okay.
In 2013.
There's Sadie with her glasses on.
Yes, that's Sadie.
I love that picture.
But so yeah, we've had Sadie about 6 years. She's the perfect dog. We've had Bama since 2013. We got her when she was 6 weeks old.
So were you looking for a small dog and you saw that they had small ones there in Birmingham?
Yes.
Okay.
We had a rat terrier at the time, and we wanted somebody, a friend for that one. So we saw Bama, and we went and got her,
Okay.
or him. And then like 2 years later, we found Buster.
Okay.
Buster came up at my brother's house, little bitty thing, covered
There's-
with fleas.
Oh gosh.
So we begged her daddy to let us keep him. And so after a couple washings, we finally got all the fleas off, and he's been with us ever since.
And it is wonderful to have a family of animal lovers but you do end up with a lot of animals around here because we have so many that need homes.
Yes.
And it's so wonderful that y'all have 3 dogs that you have rescued and love, and they have great lives. And you also have cats.
Yes.
So let's not forget the cats. We talk about dogs so much on Pet Connect that sometimes now tell me the story real quick of this poor little kitty that you're giving a bath right there.
So
That's Sugar.
That's Sugar. We found her, well, her brother called us and was like, "Come get this cat." And so I put my cat whisperer like face on, and I called her out the bushes, and she was so tiny, just like covered in fleas and just dirty. And we gave her a bath and everything, put her on a heating pad, and she's doing fine.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's as happy as she can be.
Yes.
Is she ruling the household?
Yes.
Yes. Cats often do.
Yes.
More like Diva is.
Yeah.
There she is after her bath, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yes.
And I don't think we have a picture, but Neely, you've got a cat that you acquired at college, so
Yes.
you've got your own cat that's home for the summer since you're home right now.
Yeah.
So
I
that's,
love her. And she's a little typical black cat. I named her Diva because that's exactly what she is.
Yes. She's
little
definitely a diva.
Well, we appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for coming to walk dogs at the shelter, and thank you for rescuing the dogs and cats that you have. It's it takes some of the pressure off of the stray animal community when we have people that take dogs and cats in. So we appreciate your family.
Oh, we love them.
And now, before we go, is there any advice you would give someone if they wanted to come and walk dogs at the shelter?
Be ready to get your steps in. Don't be afraid to like get down on the ground with them and like pet them and stuff. Like, they're not gonna bite you. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Like, just love on them until they go back into the kennel.
And they're all sweet dogs. So if you come to walk at the shelter, the dogs that are available for walking are very sweet, just like y'all experienced.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so-
They all just want some love.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it.
So if you're available on Saturdays from 11 to 1, you can come out. Please watch the Facebook page for the shelter, because there are times that if the weather doesn't permit, then we can't be there. And we also have Crazy Days and Sunshine Saturday coming up, where we will have dogs at both events available for adoption, so we may not be walking those days. But come on out Saturday 11 to 1 and help walk dogs just like the Cunninghams did. We would appreciate it. And we will have more Daybreak after these messages. Thanks for joining us.